Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another figure review. This time, I have a G.I. Joe figure for you. This is from G.I. Joe Retaliation Wave 3.5, and this is the Ultimate Roadblock figure. Cool figure. We've had lots of Roadblock figures over the past year or so, based on the movie version, the second movie, G.I. Joe Retaliation, as played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And they just keep getting better and better, and this is the best by far. Very cool figure. I think the facial sculpt will go in here, and the facial sculpt is really good. I think this one captures the look of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson the most. It looks a lot like him, I think. Which, for a 3 3/4 figure to get that good of a face sculpt, I think is pretty impressive. And we go down all kinds of details here. We have this flak jacket, which is removable. I'm going to leave it on for now. And you got all kinds of little details, all kinds of sheets there for various weapons, which I'll show you a little bit. We pan down. Again, little knife sheath there, little pouches there, all kinds of straps, great paintwork, no sloppy paintwork anywhere that I've seen. Got a holster there for a gun, I'll show you. And even the sculpting on his arms, and they got his tattoos in there, his real life tattoos. And I love with the G.I. Joes, many times the hinges are well hidden. They're painted to match the clothing, which you don't always get in figures, but it's really well done. And again, you can see sculpting on the pants and the wrinkles. It just looks really well. All the little pouches, and again, more spots on the back of the flak jacket. Just very well done. Just a really well done figure. Before we go any further, I almost forgot. We'll show you the packaging. This has been your standard G.I. Joe Retaliation packaging. Some people don't really like this packaging. I think it's okay. It's it's patterned after the movie, so this is what we get. And you got Roadblock and Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Retaliation. Here you got an image of the figure. And it says it includes working repelling line. And it says Ultimate Roadblock, ages 4 and up, Hasbro, warning choking hazard, all that stuff there. And we flip around to the back, and we have a little bio there. So there, which you can pause the video if you'd like. And we go down again, some various images of the figure showing some of the accessories it comes with, some of the various battle poses you could do. Okay, you got the Paramount logo, Hasbro, some of the other figures, Cobra Combat Ninja, Firefly, we have Flint, Red Ninja Mountaineer, lots of very cool figures. Okay, there's the packaging. We'll get back to the figure. We'll go, as usual, G.I. Joes. These modern G.I. Joe figures have tons of accessories and tons of articulation, so we'll go over that real quick. You got a ball joint in the neck, ball in shoulders, ball in elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist. You have the standard G.I. Joe hip movement, kind of like the ball joints, where they go in and out, backwards, forwards. Double hinge on the knees, and you have hinged ankles. So great articulation. You can get him in lots of poses with the guns, and that's really good. Does include the figure stand with this wave. I believe all the figures in this wave come with these, which is, I'm always happy to see figure stands with figures. We'll go over many accessories, as you can see here. We'll go over this first. This is your rappel line, and it's not too gimmicky like some other things we've seen. But you know, you got your hook and a length of rope, and this ends at one end, and you put this on. You know, I'm not sure how exactly this works. I don't plan on using it, but just to show you, it has a back, has a peg there, so you can peg it onto his back, and you know, you can use it and pedal down, and so that's that. And this is, you know, this doesn't really interest me, but it's there. It's cool that it's there. Weapons. Now, if you're familiar with the Battle Comma Roadblock, you'll be familiar with this kind of stuff. So he has lots of these pieces like this, and you can plug in some of the other accessories to make knives and guns and things like this. So you have this. So you have like this knife, which the blade is separate, and you plug it into this piece, and you get a knife. And there's another piece that you can plug into this, and you can make like a gun. He comes with a couple other, this little blade here, and this is very hard to tell. It's all basic. It's kind of like an arrowhead, but there's no like throwing knife thing. It's all basic black, no other paint detail. And then you get this thing, which is like a baton, and that can slide on the back like it. And you saw some of the sheaths that go back to the vest. So you have 3 little spots there we could fit weapons, and there's a sheath for a knife, and you have this pistol here. Again, simple, basic black, but he holds it well. It fits really nice in the holster. It's fairly well sculpted. So those are those accessories. Then we'll get on to the better accessories. He has this big gun here, and we see him use. That's one of the cool things about this figure is you get this gun finally, which we do see him use in the movie. And actually, it comes together like this, but it actually can be separated into 3 pieces. The barrel and the handle here come off. So if you want to store it, if you want to save a little room storing it, it does come apart. So it's a little tricky getting him to hold this, because you put his hand on this and this keeps coming off, and then you got to stick the other hand there. So you got to kind of finagle it, and it'll take a little bit of effort to get him holding it to where it looks right. But it's, you know, it's really cool. Roadblock is meant to be the heavy gunner of the group, so he should have a big gun like that. So that's cool. Again, all black, but it's sculpted nicely for the most part, especially around the barrel. I love the way that looks. No extra paint detail, but you know, it works. Now, my favorite gun that he holds, which again we see him use a gun very much like this. It's the only other gun that has any other. Down here, this piece here, which is painted in green. The rest is all black, but you can see the sculpting on that. It's really nicely done. Holds it very well. Of course, you got the trigger finger here, and then you have the bipod, which will move back and forth. It's also removable. It's a separate piece, so you could put that on or take it off, however you want to do it. And he's got the handle there, so you can hold it like that. So a slew of weapons, you know, various places to hold. He can't hold everything all at once, but again, like I said, with these modern G.I. Joe figures, they've given him so much articulation and so many accessories. You really do get your money's worth out of these figures. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. It's a great figure. If you don't already have a good Roadblock figure, this would be the one to get. The Battle Comma figure is really good as well. But if you're looking just for one good Roadblock, seek this one out. This is the one to pick up of all the Roadblock figures that have been done as far as movie-based. One other accessory, I almost forgot. You do also have this bullet bandolier, which can be slotted in the big machine gun there. It's not a tight fit, but you can put it in there. And that's well painted and sculpted. So, But yeah, great figure. Definitely recommend this. This is, again, the Ultimate Roadblock figure. Wave 3.5 from the G.I. Joe Retaliation line. Hope you enjoyed this review. Come back. I got next few reviews after this will be G.I. Joe's. So, hope you enjoyed it. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. And until my next video, Yo Joe!